October 31st, 2012, Wednesday. So you don't like that one either? Virtuoso asked Bioforce. It's a fine costume, I don't know. I was expecting something different, Bioforce said. This is like the 5th costume she's designed for you. I think she should give up on trying to please you, Olympian said. Please drop this topic before we get to the hotel. I don't want to hear this all night, Darkspeed said as the team walked down the center of campus to the hotel. Yeah, you should just be like Darkspeed. His costume was easy, Olympian said with a smile. He just changed the finish of his uniform and called it a costume. Black to flat black is not a costume makeover. At least she changed her uniform to red before calling it a costume, Bioforce said. Don't drag me into this, she said. Why don't you just design your own costume? Then you'll design one you like, Cosmos said. I tried. I can't seem to come up with anything, Bioforce said. Then don't blame Virtuoso. She's trying, Olympian said. Connors was standing outside the hotel as they approached. Still having costume trouble? He said to Bioforce. Sadly, yes, Bioforce said. I have some friends at the HU that could help out. No, I'm just not sure what I want, but I think I'll know it when I see it. I want you guys to be especially gracious to Saber. You put quite the beating on him and his team. I think he's feeling pretty low about his team right now. Will do, Coach. Darkspeed spoke for his team and they walked into the building. Darkspeed, hold up. Darkspeed blinked back in front of Connors. I want to start including other leaders in our villain case studies. Invite Saber sometime tonight. I think that might cheer him up. You know, it's not his fault he has the team he has. He's a really good leader and would do better if he had better, Darkspeed said. You know, sometimes on the way to the top, you just have to eat some dog food. That's gross, and judging from his family, I don't think he's ever eaten badly. Well, I could have used the Kiss a Lot of Frogs reference, but it just wouldn't fit. Yeah, princesses don't start shaving so early, Darkspeed joked. How's the mood of the team? It's great. 2 wins a week and some spare time are doing wonders for their morale. So long as you remember what it's like to lose. Is that why you let us lose at first? Darkspeed said as he opened the door to the hotel. Partly. The main reason was to get you to start thinking. When you get hungry for a win, your mind starts to think of things it wouldn't have if it was handed to you. The evening seemed to go along fine, and everyone was getting along. Darkspeed was able to raise Saber's spirits when he told him about the extra leadership tutoring that he would be doing. Saber liked spending time with Darkspeed. They seemed to get along well. On the far side of the room, Olympian heard a familiar voice. Olympian, come quick, Orbit said. Olympian moved quickly over to the girl by herself. What is it? I was just washing my hair and someone switched my shampoo. Does my hair look all right? Orbit batted her eyes, lifted her hair, and let her hair spill around her shoulders. What do you think? Looks fine. What are you doing here? I came to see you, honey, Orbit said. Olympian looked at her twice, then reached out to grab her shoulder. Just checking. Checking what? To see if Virtuoso was having fun with me. What's this honey stuff? Just my nickname for my big, strong... Orbit stopped to suppress a laugh. My big, strong, manly... Orbit burst into laughter. I can't do it, Orbit said to she and Virtuoso looking on. Can't do what? You were so looking at my hair and my doe eyes, you didn't see anything else? See what? Hello? Whose uniform is this? She asked as she pinched the fabric covering her. Bioforce? Olympian stepped back as Orbit suddenly lost several inches in height and changed appearance to that of his teammate. They said you wouldn't even notice the clothes. I said you would. Boy, was I wrong. Ha ha, very funny, Olympian said as he looked down at the other members of First Team. You want to start with the practical jokes? I can do that. No, you won't, Connor said as he approached the group. No tricks on each other. Nothing that will cause hard feelings. Although you have to admit Bioforce made a good Orbit. I was the brunt of the joke. I don't have to admit anything. Still, no practical jokes, Connor said as he walked away. She figured she would change the topic to something Olympian would like. What did you think of the silent combat training in class tonight? Olympian seemed hooked by the question. I thought it was good. I would rather the party line or an earpiece, but I understand trying to teach everyone how to do it low-tech. Reading my superhero history, I know how many times the villain listened in on the super's communication. Superheroes used methods of listening in to villains' conversations too. Hey guys, I was just thinking something and I want to run it by everyone. Virtuoso said. Everyone or just first team? Darkspeed asked. Just first team. It took a moment to get everyone's undivided attention, but quickly all eyes were on Virtuoso. I was just telepathically chatting with my mother. She's willing to help me design costumes for the team, and I'm willing to put the time in under one condition. Darkspeed nodded and rolled his hands. Which is? Sort of like Kodiak's name-choosing method. You have to wear the costume I give you until you come up with a better one. That way, everyone gets a costume, and I don't have to keep guessing on what people like. Mine's done, Olympian said. It could be better. I was thinking of some things with my mom, and I think we can make it better. Sure, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Well, I guess that would be fine, as long as it's red, she said. I don't know, Bioforce said. Come on! You need to just pick something or let someone else pick it for you, Darkspeed said. You need to at least let someone try to make something for you, Cosmos added. Good, it's settled then. Give me a week or two, Virtuoso said as she moved away from the others. Excuse me, Saber said to Virtuoso. Yes? I heard you talking to the others about designing a costume. I know you make them out of the nano armor. Our brain doesn't hang out with the lab rats much. If I were to give you a drawing of a costume I would like made, could you do it? You already have the drawing of what you want? Yes, colors and all. If you wait a moment, I will get it from my room. Saber didn't wait for an answer as he walked out of the dining room and out of the hotel. Flyer like him should be back quick, Virtuoso thought to herself. Hey, could I add someone to that list? Cosmos said. Let me guess, Glimmer? Hey, I make anything you ask me for. Yeah, you do. I'm glad you two have been getting along these past weeks. Does she have an idea of what she wants? I was hoping you could just sneak in her brain and surprise her. Oh, sneak a peek. See, that's why I always liked you. Also, I may have something for the armor of the costumes when you make them. It's an alloy that Dr. Noguchi was working with. I think it's stronger than the super steel or the nano plates we made. I don't even know how she made it. Wow, give me a sample and I'll have IQ test it. It might be better. Just let me check with her to see if it's okay to use it for our costumes, Cosmos said. Sure, I understand that. Saber walked back up to Virtuoso and Cosmos with the sketchbook in hand. Here, this is what I was talking about. Wow, this is beautiful. This is real artwork, and I know artwork. Fanan is how you say artist in Arabic, right? Yes, it is. Well, this is the work of a Fanan, Virtuoso said as she thumbed through the other drawings. All these drawings are. Here, I don't want to take your original. Just get me a copy of this. Virtuoso handed him the book back. Sure, is tomorrow afternoon fine? I've got plenty of work to do until then. Thank you, Saber said as he turned to go back to his own team. So, now you have 7 costumes to design, Cosmos said. 8, I'm doing yours too, Virtuoso said. What's wrong with mine? It's a good first try, but it can be better.